The town of Greenville, North Carolina has insulted a man who all he ever wanted to do was help them. The man was Marcus Lemonis, a CEO of Camping World. Recently, Greenville City Council ordered removal of a large flag from Camping World in Greenville. The reason being was that the flag exceeded the maximum size allowed by City Council's ordinance. But we go on, you'll find out that it's much more than that. The current limit on a flag, is 216 square feet, and the pole cannot exceed 70 feet. Camping World's flag is 3,200 square feet, and the pole is 140 feet. Flag and the pole were erected in October of 2024, and there was no opposition to it. That soon changed after the November elections. The new city council, composed entirely of 6 independents, directed the zoning board to institute fines on Camping World backdated to the day the pole was erected. The citizens of the town expressed support by circulating a petition, starting a social media campaign to amend the ordinance to allow the flag to stay. The mayor, P.J. Connolly, who was also an independent, was in favor of this amendment. On Wednesday, March 19th, Greenville City Council voted against an ordinance amendment to allow the flag to continue flying at Camping World and ordered it to be removed. The vote was 4-2. The mayor only has a vote if there's a tie. Camping World has been fined close to $9,000 dating back to October, but they've only paid $800 of it. City Councilwoman Portia Willis referred to Lemonis as a known bully and was exploiting their city for national media exposure. It is my conviction that we should be standing firm and united, and we are smarter than the tactic that seeks to divide us. Please tell me what is so divisive about the American flag. Really. Willis, Marion Blackburn, Tony Foreman, and Matt Scully voted against the amendment, while Monica Daniels and Les Robinson voted for it. The meeting was given little or scarce notice, and the people who support the amendment were not made aware of it because it was never on the public agenda. None of the amendment supporters showed up because the city council had stacked the deck against them, and the outcome was predetermined. Following the vote, city council discussed taking legal action against Camping World. 7 people opposed the amendment and spoke out during public comments. So they had to have been told ahead of time. One of the residents, Mark Parker, said, "I am tired of this. We're at a point in this country that we let the corporations do whatever they want. I think it would be an embarrassment to Greenville if we don't take this to court," said Ann Maxwell. Lady, what the city should be considered embarrassing is the fact that the CEO of Camping World donated millions of his own personal fortune to Samaritan's Purse for hurricane relief. He also donated RVs and campers of different types to a nonprofit called Emergency RV, which was providing transitional shelter to the people who were displaced by the hurricane. Council members accused Lemonis of prolonging the issue to exploit it for profit. The massive flags became emblematic of Camping World not long after Lemonis became the CEO. Not as a marketing tool, but as a way of expressing thanks. After all, freedom of expression is a guarantee codified in the Bill of Rights. Lamona's gratitude to our country comes from his childhood. Lamonis was an orphan of the Lebanese Civil War back in the 1980s. He was a child with no name in an orphanage in a war zone. He was evacuated from the war zone to Greece by the United States military and was adopted by an American couple named Leo and Sophia Lamonis. Lamonis' patriotism comes from the fact that if it weren't for not the United States, he would most likely have died as a child in the streets of Beirut. It is clear that these independent politicians in Greenville are both ungrateful and politically polarized. I've made several attempts to contact people from Greenville, never got a call back.